Hello, I'm Renee. I help people increase their likability, markability, and credibility by helping them to understand spiritual principles that help them to transition and transform their lives. The question today is from Anna. Anna owns an online jewelry store called Wild Side Jewelry, and she wants to know how to market on a shoestring budget. That was a mouthful. Anna, I went to your website and I want to share with you several things. But first, I want to thank you for sharing your gift with us and to congratulate you for all of the work that you've done over the course of your career. One of the things that I noticed is that you've worked with major corporations and you have a lot of exposure. And that tells me that you probably have a following and or you have a lot of business cards sitting around somewhere. This is what I'd recommend. One, that you get all of those business cards, if you haven't done it already, and put those emails into a system. There's constant contact out there, and or not clear on how much your budget is. There are shopping carts where you can upload that information into. I know that one shopping cart, you can Google it, or you can Google shopping cart and something will come up. But you need to capture the people who are already following you and absolutely love your work. Number two, you want to have an opt-in page. When I went to your website, what I noticed is that you had a lot of information, some pictures, but there's no place for me to opt in to get any information. So even though I can buy product, typically people do not buy the first time they go to your website. So what you may want to do is get an opt-in page, capture their information, and keep them abreast of what you're doing. And then the ones that you already have as a following, you can inform them as to what you're now doing in terms of jewelry. I know you've been a painter and artist the majority of your life, doing sculptures and pictures and paintings and portraits and all of that. Another piece I would encourage you to do or remember is that you have to create a relationship with this new online market. You have to know where they are, what they're looking for, and what value you bring to them. And then you have to build a relationship with them. And what's tough about building a relationship with people online is they don't know you. And they don't have the privilege of getting to know you face to face. So it's work like this, being on camera, where people have to, get to know you through barriers instead of face to face. So you might want to consider doing a blog and sending people back to your website, doing a video and explaining your exquisite jewelry. One of the things that I thought was really interesting is I was at an event, but at where it was held, there was a museum, and at the museum they had a write-up as to what the author was thinking and feeling when they painted the picture. And what I liked most about it was it allowed me to get into the head, into the feeling, into the emotion of the person. How unique would it be for people to know what you're thinking and feeling and experiencing while you're painting the jewelry that you have? That may be interesting. And what's really important, though, I want to put emphasis on this, is you have a following already. Use that following. When I say use, I mean tap into that following, because they know you, they love you, they can spread the word for you, and they'll buy your jewelry because they already know you, and then expand out. So those are my tips. I hope it helps you. Tomorrow on Ask S. Renee, I received a request from Sandra, who has a concern about teachers bullying students. So I'm going to offer her some tips on what she can do to get the word out. So if you're interested in some PR tips, join me. It's a part of my background, marketing and PR. And also remember that when you're on the internet, it's important to know that relationship building has barriers, and it's up to you to walk through those barriers and reach out to them. Stay connected. I am S. Renee. This is Ask S. Renee. Remain powerful, and God bless.